Hi everyone, welcome back to Cheap Lazy Naturals. Today we are going to share with you how to do a bomb Bantu knot. So we are starting on stretched hair. So this came out of two braids, so this is like old hair, it's not freshly washed or anything like that. So stay tuned. Okay, so we have already done the first line of my hair, and we are going to be showing you on the next two lines on how to perfect the technique. So basically show you how to do it in great detail, and then I will just fast forward the video and you can enjoy the rest of it. So we start out with a medium-sized section, as you can see here, and then what Jojo will do is apply the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner to moisturize my hair a little bit, and then she goes over it with a bit of gel. This again will be linked in the description below. All of the tools and products used will be linked in the description below. So here she's just applying some of the gel. Guys, be sure to use very little product. Basically a dime size for each should be enough. And then what you want to do is pretty much work it into the hair by massaging it. This is a great technique that will do you well if you actually learn to do it. So this really ensures that your strands actually absorb the products, which avoids product buildup and flaking and all those bad things that we don't want. So next, go ahead and make sure that you detangle properly. We just use a wide tooth comb, but you could use whatever it is that you wanted to do. If you're doing it on wet hair, detangling would be very, very important. So what you basically do is that you basically twirl the hair around your fingers, and then as you're twirling it around your finger, you basically begin to make the Bantu knot by letting the hair circle around itself. I hope I'm explaining this well. And then you want to make sure that the ends of the hair are nice and neatly tucked into the bottom of the Bantu knot. This is a bit difficult, as you can see, when your hair is already stretched. I think for me, I find Bantu knots easier to do when my hair is wet. So we actually had to use a comb, the tail of the rat tail comb, to go back in there and basically make sure that the ends are secured and that it doesn't actually just come loose. Yeah. So next we're going to be doing that again on another section. Make a medium-sized section. So basically part the hair. So you want to make the parts as uniform as possible because they will dry at the same rate. So you don't want some parts to be bigger than others, because then you might end up with sections that are damp and others that are already dry. So after you've made the part, you want to make sure that you secure the hair that you're not working with away. We're using a clip. You could just use hairpins or something. Then you go ahead and you want to apply the leave-in conditioner again. So here you can apply whatever moisturizer it is that you use normally. Yeah, so what Jojo is doing now is just basically ensuring that the part is the same size as the ones that we already have. So like I said, that is very important, because the drying rate is determined by equal parts. So equal parts means your hair will be all dried at the same time. Yeah. So again, she's going ahead with dime-sized leave-in conditioner, working that into my hair to make sure my hair actually absorbs the moisturizer. Yeah, so as you can see, she's just basically massaging it in. I'm not sure if that's the right term, but I use massaging it in, and then she takes a bit of the gel again. You really don't need a lot of products here, guys, because I think what we tend to do is we waste product because we are so heavy-handed all the time, and then that's why products are expensive. So products should go a long way if you use them the right way. So now again we are detangling, detangle. Again, if your hair is wet, if you're doing this on wet or damp hair, this step is very, very important. And then again, you can see she starts to just twirl the hair from the root up. She twirls it about 3 times, and then the hair begins to basically make the knot already. So you just follow suit, and you make sure that each time before you let the hair go into the Bantu knot that you're twirling it around itself. So you're twirling the section of hair and then you're knotting it. Yeah, so again, make sure that the ends are neatly secured Otherwise, they'll come loose. I wore this style for about 2 days, so I do not want it to come out as I'm wearing it. I actually ended up putting small elastics over each knot to make sure that it was secured. On to the next section of hair. Again, you just section the hair, ensuring that the section is the same size as the ones that are already there. They don't need to be perfectly the same size, but pretty much around the same size. Yeah, so Jojo is making sure that those spots are perfect because, you know, she's out here trying to make perfect parts. Yeah, so again, secure the hair that you're not working with, to ensure that it doesn't like get into the way. And then she's gonna massage some leave-in conditioner into my hair. Yeah, so again, dime size, please. You don't need to be heavy-handed at all. It's a waste of product, and it might, depending on what product you use, it might actually cause buildup too. So we're massaging it into the hair. This is a very neat treat, guys, for those of you that have flakes. I know there are some products, some leave-in conditioners that cause flakes. Massage it into your hair and do not use a lot. Those are my tips. So now on to the gel. Again, very, very small size. Work it into the hair. As you can see, she's massaging it nicely. Yeah, you basically want to massage it until you see that the product is actually absorbed into the hair and it's not just sitting on the hair. Next step is detangle properly. So my hair was already detangled here, so it wasn't much of a mission, but if your hair again is wet, make sure that you are using your tangle teaser or something like that. So as you can see, she's twirl, 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 and then the hair begins to knot. You can almost put your other finger on the hair that has begun to knot as you twirl and knot the hair that isn't knotted. Again, ends must be neatly secured. Yeah, with us it was a bit of a struggle because my hair was blown out. So this was like done on old blown out hair. So you see she has to go back on some of the knots and redo them. What we would have done here is used small elastic, which is what I did later, but at the time we did not have them. So she had to work her magic in terms of making sure that my ends were in and that the knots were actually secured. Yeah, so on to the next hair. Yeah, so from here I'm gonna fast forward the video because I'm hoping that you already get the technique now. If you don't, just rewatch the bits where I explain in detail. So enjoy. I'll see you at the end of the video. Time for takedown. So I'm gonna use this fusion oil, put that on my hair. So putting oil on your hair ensures like less frizz when you're taking your hair down. So I'm just putting a bit of that on my hair, and then I'm gonna run it down my lines and then over the knots just to add a bit of shine. And then I will start taking down. Guys, this takedown was hard because I ended up putting elastics on to ensure that the knots don't come out, because I wore my knots for 2 whole days. So you will actually see from this knot that there is an elastic that is used to secure my hair. So it was a bit of a mission. This is the hardest takedown I've had to live through, guys. Yeah, so there's the elastic. So when you see me like fighting with my hair, it's just I'm fighting with the elastic, guys. I still love my hair. But look at those curls. It looks like a corkscrew, guys. Like the definition is amazing. Shout out to Jojo, like so good. It looks so good. And guys, this just proves that like we do not need to be heavy-handed with products. We use like minimal product and we got amazing results. Point proven. So I'm gonna take these down, the rest of them off camera, fluff them out, and come back for the finished product. Yeah, so a bit like curls, guys. Pop, pop, curls, curls, pop, pop. Yeah, so here I am with my finished product. I really like the results. They looked amazing. So we didn't take down the one side of it just to, you know, pizzazz the style a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so that when we come with videos, you are notified. Thank you. Bye.